So I was at a meeting the other day, pretty good one actually, and senior leaders said the cardinal rules really make work simple here. So I perk up because you would too. And then he proceeds to say, if you choose to break a rule, you choose not to work here. That old saw. I've heard it a million times. Getting boring. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Pre-Accident Investigation Safety Moment. I'm your host, Todd Conklin. It is the middle of, no, it's not the middle, actually, kind of the front of November, baby. It's November. So how'd you enjoy classic Pre-Accident Investigation Safety Moment month? Did you enjoy? A lot of people liked it, actually, so I think it was probably worth doing. Okay, so we're going to talk about cardinal rules. I always think, when will I be done talking about cardinal rules? Please tell me, when is this over? And I think the answer maybe is it's never over. And we can talk a long time about these. I know cardinal rules make a complex world simple, or at least that's the feeling. You know, there's only 8 of these, so follow them. We'll make a lot of signs so you know what they are. Never break them. Well, the problem is, ultimately, is that things don't always go right. But that's not what this safety moment's about. This safety moment is just to tease your mind a little. Because here's what bugs me about cardinal rules. Is it's kind of it's a moral abdication of decision-making from the most powerful part of the equation against the least powerful part of the equation. Does that make sense? So if I make a cardinal rule, I've morally separated myself from having to make a decision about context or background or what exactly was happening on local rationale. All those things go away because this is easy. You break the rule, you choose to work someplace else. That notion that I choose to break the rule, that's flawed. And so if that's flawed, then the notion that I'm choosing to work someplace else, that's also flawed. So violations are almost never violations for personal gain. They're almost always violations to create production success and do it efficiently and quickly. And that imbalance of power, well, that's morally bankrupt. I'll just say it. You can quote me. It's morally it's goofy. And probably it's something we should think about. Because I think the idea of having clear things that can cause significant damage noted for your workforce is a pretty good idea. But instead of making them cardinal rules that divorces you from sort of the moral decision-making as an organization, why don't we call these the cardinal controls? Why don't we call these the significant safeguards? Why don't we call these the baby barrier? I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with barrier. Sorry. I kind of got a little lost. That's what I want you to think about. Because that, my friends, is the reason we have this discussion. That's the reason for cardinal rules. If you ask me, you didn't, but if you were, that's what I would say. Think about it carefully, because cardinal rules, the way we sort of talk about them, which is a bit smug and kind of power hungry, what they really do is divorce the organization from having to understand context. In the guise of making the world a simpler place, they make the world much, much more morally complex. That's it. That's the safety moment for today. I hope you liked it. Think about it. Hopefully it makes some people angry, because clearly I've been doing that a lot lately. Oh, God, that was oh, my God, me too, Freudian slip. But until then, learn something new every single day. Bet you did today. I bet you didn't want to learn that, but you learned something today. Have as much fun as you possibly can, and for goodness sakes, you guys, be safe.